1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Radio listeners, electriceasel.com
Incorporated. Leone, aka Radio Listener, president of Radio Listeners, electriceasel.com Incorporated. And this is my loft office. And as you can tell from the wonderful lighting fixture, I am sharing my office with my daughter Claire. And what she's done is made a play office, and we're going to expand on this and give her a table and a chair. And she's already had her first assignment, which she did a very good job on. I had her do several drawings of 2x2 dimension. And I told her they were going to become my logo. And if you look on the website, the one I picked is actually a photograph of one of her pictures with some slight adjustments to make it square. And that's the logo. So she's starting to work for me. I guess child labor is going to come after me. Making kids make logos. Horrible thing. Anyway. What are we going to do today? Today we're going to discuss 1.3.1 of Radio's Diabetes Companion. This is the commercial version. It goes for $1 and it's on the Android marketplace. And because of popular demand, Alpha 2 is still out there for free. But hopefully some of the new features I'm adding are compelling enough that you would make an investment into the commercial version. And without further ado, we'll begin our demonstration. Thank you. Okay, and you will see the familiar RDC logo. This wasn't a logo that Claire created, it was one I created. And when it comes to artistry, my daughter and my wife have the strong suit on it. I did what I could to give some kind of logo, because I saw everybody had some kind of logo. And if we click on this. Now, the first thing you'll notice, this is fairly large text. This is actually the mode, it's called radar mode, which I work in regularly. It makes it easy on the eyes, and it's very easy to handle. But if you're, one of these young kids with supersonic eyesight, all you have to do is press text size here, and it'll be a little bit finer print. Probably in a future enhancement I'll do something with this space. There's been a commentary that it would be nice if some of the comments were in the line, which it's more conducive to the small text version, but I could probably do something with the large text version. But for the demonstration purposes, the large text on is very easy to work. And if you see, say you want to add a level, you just go here. Now this is a familiar screen, but it's all expanded. And what you do, I'm trying to hold this on an angle for the camera. See, in radar mode, this is all very large. Now for most of your readings, if your reading's in line, like say you got a 91 or something, then you don't really have to put any commentary in or anything. So, you wake up groggy, you can see the screen, and you're struggling to take your blood before you have your coffee. You just punch in the number, it did the time already for you, you hit confirm, and you're done. But say you have, now this sorts by levels, and if memory serves right, there's a good one. This was when it was 164, and this one would have commentary because it's such a high number. And here it is, I drank some juice like 40 minutes ago. And you can see in radar mode, you can see this all quite clearly. If you're in regular mode and you go to add a level, actually let's not add a level, let's just, okay. See, everything fits on the screen. And this, I had McDonald's one night, and it raised my blood level. And but actually, I usually work in radar mode. And another feature of this, it holds it in, for the programmers, it's in shared preferences. So this is, you set your text size once and it'll hold it through reboots or whatever, whenever you want. But anyway, 131 has this great new feature, which is the graph. Now this, I don't have a radar and a radio mode in the zoom of the graph. Maybe in some future version I will. Important features of this graph is that it shows the past 30 readings. And these readings here are totally in proportion. Now the way I achieved this and validated it, I did readings of 100, 200, and 300. And if you're above 300, I guess you go off the scale, but you know, higher than 300, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen too often for any of our users. And then by having 100, 200, and 300 as entries, I made sure that everything aligned properly. And it has a simple mathematical formula that does the proportions. And this is the reading 30 days ago. I was going to make this negative 30, but most graphs start at 1. So this is 30 days ago, and this is the most recent. Now there are readings previous to this, and you know, as the users request it, we'll do more kinds of graphs and stuff. It's mostly dependent on feedback, and feedback I get from medical people that I showed it to that are my caregivers. And you know, that's what basically. And now, other than this, there's the data export feature. Back to the graph. Help if I could work an Android. Actually, I'm working it on a weird angle so you can see it. Now, because this is in radar mode, here are the instructions. And if you scroll through, it'll give you the instructions. And this export works very similar to Alpha 2. You know, the export is successful. The new feature, which I have a video on altogether, if you hit menu in the export screen, you can import data from Alpha 2. And that's another video that's already on YouTube. And that's pretty much it. It's a simple program, but because of its simplicity, it's very easy to work and useful, and I would like to think useful anyway. It's useful to me, and I hope some of the new features I've added prove out to be something that's worth an investment of $1. And you know, we'll see how it goes. But if you have other feature requests or something that would make it that extra something for you, you know, feel free to email me. And you can email right from either of the marketplace things. Just click on email the author and I get the email. If you not in the marketplace at the moment, it's radio listener at radiolistenerselectriceasel.com. And that's about it. And thank you for listening.